Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Geography with Joy. This is Subhalakshmi and we are discussing about energy resources. Today we are going to talk about one of the non-conventional sources of energy, that is wind energy. This is one of the cleanest and the most environment-friendly sources of energy. In this video, we will exclusively discuss on wind energy. If you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like and share my video. Then, without much delay, let's start the discussion for today. Today's topic for discussion is on wind energy, and the points to be covered are introduction to the topic, types of wind, both onshore and offshore winds, wind farms, types of wind turbines, and at the end we will have a look at the advantages and disadvantages of wind energy. And here we go. Wind energy. Wind is an inexpensive, reliable and non-polluting source of energy for generating electricity. For long, energy from wind has been utilized to produce mechanical energy from windmills and used for pumping water and running floor mills, and in the modern days for generation of electricity. Sites with steady, high-speed winds are the best for producing wind energy. Wind turbines or windmills are constructed to capture the wind's kinetic energy in a rotor consisting of two or more blades mechanically coupled to an electrical generator that converts kinetic energy to mechanical or electrical energy using suitable devices. The turbine is mounted on a tall tower to enhance the energy capture. Permanent wind systems such as the trade winds, westerlies, and seasonal wind like monsoon have been used as source of energy. Besides these, local winds, land and sea breezes can also be used to generate electricity. Look at this. This is a wind turbine. Each day around the world, wind turbines are capturing the wind's power and converting it to electricity. Wind power generation plays an increasingly important role in the way we power our world in a clean, sustainable manner. Wind turbines allow us to harness the power of the wind and turn it into energy. When the wind blows, the turbine's blades spin clockwise, capturing energy. This triggers the main shaft of the wind turbine, connected to a gearbox within the nacelle to spin. The gearbox sends the wind energy to the generator, converting it to electricity. Winds can be of two types. They are onshore wind and offshore wind. Onshore wind is an inexpensive source of electric power. Onshore wind farms have a greater visual impact on the landscape than other power stations. On the other hand, offshore wind is steadier and stronger than on land. Offshore wind farms have less visual impact, but construction and maintenance costs are significantly higher. Have a look at this. This is an onshore wind farm. Onshore wind is competitive wind or in many places cheaper than coal or gas plants. Onshore wind farms have a greater visual impact on the landscape than other power stations as they need to be spread over more land and need to be built away from dense population. And this is an offshore wind farm. Offshore wind is steadier and stronger than on land, and offshore wind farms have less visual impact, but construction and maintenance costs are significantly higher. Small onshore wind farms can feed some energy into the grid or provide power to isolated off-grid locations. Wind farm. Now, the next question is, what is a wind farm? A wind farm is also called as wind power station. It is a group of wind turbines in the same location used to produce electricity. In a wind farm, a number of windmills are installed in a definite pattern in clusters. Wind farms are installed in coastal regions, open grasslands, or hilly regions. The Indian wind energy program is the fourth largest in the world after China, the USA, and Germany. In India, the largest wind farm cluster is situated at XII with a capacity of 1600 megawatt. It is one of the largest wind farms in the world. Can you identify this location? This is the Mupandal wind farm in Kanyakumari district in Tamil Nadu. It is the largest offshore wind farm in India with a capacity of 1500 megawatt. It comprises of several wind powers. What surrounds these wind plants are barren lands that have high wind speed necessary for running the turbines. In 1986, the first wind power is set up at Ratnagiri in Maharashtra, Oha in Gujarat, and Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. With the swift development of wind power in India, at present, India is the fourth largest wind power installed country in the world. Wind power installations in India reached 2.07 gigawatt in the financial year 2019 and 20. Wind power represents 10.1% of the total installed power capacity in India as of March 2020. The top 5 states for onshore wind in the country are Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Rajasthan. Ramakkan in Kerala is the windiest place in India. Here, the wind blows at a speed of 35 km per hour. The speed of the wind is constant in all seasons. Hence, several windmills are placed which helps in the generation of electricity for the state. Types of wind turbine. There are two basic types of wind turbines. They are horizontal axis turbine and vertical axis turbine. The size of wind turbine varies widely. The length of the blades is the biggest factor in determining the amount of electricity a wind turbine can generate. Large turbines are often grouped together to create wind power plants or wind farms that provide power to electricity grids. Now, let's learn about these two types of turbine briefly. Horizontal axis turbine. It is similar to propeller airplane engine. Have a look at this picture. This is a horizontal axis turbine. Horizontal axis turbines have blades like aeroplane propellers and they commonly have 3 blades. The largest horizontal axis turbines are as tall as 20-story buildings and have blades more than 100 feet long. Taller turbines with longer blades generate more electricity. Nearly all of the wind turbines currently in use are horizontal axis turbines. Vertical axis turbine. Vertical axis turbines have blades that are attached to the top and the bottom of a vertical rotor. The most common type of vertical axis turbine is the Darius wind turbine, named after the French engineer Georges Darius, who patented the design in 1931. Have a look at this picture. This is a vertical axis turbine. It looks like a giant two-bladed egg beater. Some versions of the vertical axis turbine are 100 feet tall and 50 feet wide. Very few vertical axis wind turbines are in use today because they do not perform as well as horizontal axis turbines. Now let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of wind power. First, the advantages. Wind energy is a renewable source of energy which can be produced again and again. It is the cleanest form of renewable energy which produces no pollution. It reduces our dependence on fossil fuels. It has low operating cost and cost-effective too. It has low maintenance as wind is a free gift of nature. Although wind turbines are tall, each takes up a very small plot of land. Remote areas that are not connected to electric power grid can use wind power to create their own supply of electricity. This source of energy has tremendous potential to generate energy on large scale. Wind power is captured efficiently with today's technology, as wind turbines can be placed in a wide variety of locations like deserts, grasslands, farmlands, and oceans. Like solar energy and hydropower, wind power taps a natural physical resource. Coming to the disadvantages of wind power now. Wind is inconsistent. Wind energy is unpredictable as the amount of electricity generated is dependent on the speed and direction of the wind. Wind turbines involve high upfront capital investment. Wind turbines can affect the visual appearance of the landscape. It may reduce the local bird population. Wind turbines are particularly disadvantageous to the local bird species. A lot of bird death as a result of collision with turbine blades has been reported in these areas. This can wipe out the population of certain bird species. Also, wind turbines require them to dig deep into the earth, which could have a negative effect on the underground habitats. However, there has been an influx of bladeless wind turbines in these days. Wind turbines can be a safety hazard. In the last couple of decades, the frequency of tornadoes, hurricanes, cyclones has increased considerably. Now, these severe storms can cause extensive damage to the wind turbines and can be a safety hazard to the people working in these wind farms. This damage may cause huge damage to wind turbines. Wind farms can be expensive to construct. Wind turbines are noisy. So, there we have a list of the different pros and cons of wind energy. Whilst there are many disadvantages to consider, the wind remains one of the cleanest and the most environment-friendly sources of energy available today. Whether you love or loathe the presence of wind turbines and their blades, this technology is key in our fight against global warming. By generating more of our power from the wind, we are able to reduce our reliance on conventional power plants that consume fossil fuels and pollute the earth. Friends, that's all for today. I hope you have understood the concept very clearly and enjoyed my video too. This video is a part of the series of videos on energy resources. We will continue our journey. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and like and share my video. Thanks for watching. See you again. Till then, take care and have a good day.